takes a day to get there, a day to do the gig, and a day to leave. So it's 3 days. This way it's 1 day.
That's great.
And I don't have 3 days for all of the stuff I have to do.
Okay. We were just speaking about the time that you have to spend. For a man as busy as you are, how do you find time for the Muscular Dystrophy Association? What kind of a commitment in terms of time and hours have you made?
Half of the time I make my living, half of the time I make their living.
Do you actually book the show? I mean, do you get on the phone and call people who've never been a guest on the telethon?
I produce them, sure.
Do you usually get everybody you want?
No. Schedules will lousy up, unfortunately. Conflict dates will lousy up. I try to get, the important thing that I do is I try to make the most entertaining show I can make with what I have. And if the show is going to be 100% better because I got Barbra Streisand, then I don't have much of a show. If she enhances the show, which she would, that's fine. Without her, I won't shut the lights down. I have to go on. That's the way I have to approach it.
How is it for you staying up all that time? People watch you and they see you devoting all that energy and you don't sleep for the whole weekend. How do you feel at the end?
Terrific. Exhausted about 8 hours after we go off the air, I get exhausted. But from the time I go off to the air to the time I get exhausted, I'm talking about the next year. That's the best time to have post-production meetings when your mind is fresh. And you remember the things you want to really try to repair or improve. And that's been going on for 39 years. You'd think I'd have it right by now. You never get it right.
Does any one moment stand out? If you had to pick one particular high from any of the telethons that you've done, does one particular moment stand out over the years as something that was just unbelievable to you?
Yeah, the year that Frank Rodin on the telethon in '76. That was the most incredible moment in television history for me.
Wow.
You might have been too young for crying out loud. Might be before your time, Kip.
Let's talk about your other career as an entertainer. What are you doing now when you're not doing MDA?
I'm doing 2 films. One I'm writing, one I'm acting in. I play the ballet in Vegas 12 weeks a year. I have to go to Europe for a 10-week concert. I go to Australia for 7 weeks in concert. I play New York Carnegie Hall at the New York Philharmonic. I will be in Detroit with the Detroit Symphony in October. Christmas I am going to Monte Carlo for the Renault Corporation. Other than that, I haven't got much to do.
Other than that, you're not busy at all?
No.
What about the films? Can you elaborate?
I could, but I won't.
It's been a long time since you've had a film, hasn't it? What was the last one that you did?
The last one I did was for ABC last year, Fight for Life.
TV.
And this last spring, I did Cookie with Peter Falk.
TV?
No.
Theatrical?
Theatrical.
You are known as a director of incomparable expertise. In fact, overseas, you're known more as a director than anything else. Do you miss directing?
No. That's what I'm planning to do with these 2 films I'm doing.
You've called yourself a total filmmaker in that book that you wrote. Do you still think of yourself that way?
Surely. If you're going to be a filmmaker, be total or don't be.
Have you a favorite film of the ones that you've done?
No, that's like asking me my favorite child.
Years from now, if somebody were describing the history of entertainment in America and they were going to describe Jerry Lewis, how would you like to be remembered?
I don't want to be remembered. I want to be thought of now, while I'm here. Give me a call now. Once I'm gone, I couldn't care less.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
Okay, Kip.
Thank you. How do you want, would there be a way that you would consider wearing the wireless tonight during the dinner?
Tonight?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
No, that I would never do.
All right, we'll work off the line feed then.
Good
Thank
try.
you. And I hope that you catch this on the